It was a sunny day, which is pretty usual for summer. Toriel was at her home on the surface, cooking her favorite meal, snails. Azrael and Asgore were playing catch outside and just having fun. Asgore threw the ball to Azrael as if he would catch it, but instead he got hit. Azrael started crying like a little bitch he is. And Asgore ran towards him to see if the injury is bad. Azrael's strong, manly and muscular dad came to him and kissed the injury so it can recover faster. Azrael felt good the moment his senpai kissed his arm. They looked at each other for some time. Dad broke it and said,
"Son, please accept my apology. I didn't mean to harm you. Please."
Asgore has almost dropped the tears, but Azrael was there for his daddy, so he said,
"Dad, please, don't cry. I just overreacted. It doesn't hurt as much now."
He finished the sentence silently as he leaned for a kiss, but Toriel called. When a goat mom says something, you need to do it right away, or else she'll rip your face off and put it in a stew and eat it in front of a fireplace. They decided not to have their faces torn off, so they left to eat. Some time has passed and Sans came over to see Toriel. She was injured by a bear trap when walking in the woods. So Sans came over and brought Papyrus with him, since he has healing powers.
There, it will be alright. After you heal your leg, it will be just fine.
But who will make the meals? Clean and wash the house then? No. You don't mean...
She was stopped by a door slamming sound, which was made by none other than Azrael and his dad Asgore.
You've got to be kidding me. No fucking way those two lazy ass bastards are going to be doing the house calls for these few days. Absolutely not.
Asgore and his son looked at Tori with confusion.
Tori, what's wrong with little Azrael and I here to do the course? After all, you did so much for us. This is the least we can do to return the favor.
Okay. Just... don't break anything.
Okay, Mommy, we'll do our best.
Oh yeah, Azrael. Do not let your father take advantage of your innocence.
What is that supposed to mean?
His sentence was cut by a wall crash. Frisk were pushed against a wall and their breath was taken from them. The house was collapsing and Frisk were trying to get a hold of themselves. This was the first time they said something, and it was... All the monsters who were in the house were very confused, but Sans knew what was about to happen, so he teleported everyone to an alternate universe where they would be safe. Meanwhile, Frisk, in the original alternate universe, were battling against Kara, who had all the 7 human souls combined in their now unstoppable knife. They were trying to get rid of Frisk for a very long time, and now that they collected all the human souls, they can finally kill Frisk. Kara was really close to killing Frisk, but Sans came as a support.
Look out, Frisk. Get a hold of yourself. And help me as much as you can.
As soon as Frisk got up, they ran towards Kara and used their determination powers to give themselves a weapon. Kara was amazed. They didn't know Frisk could use their determination to create things. They smirked and raised their knife in the air. Their eyes started glowing red as they finished the ritual. Sans knew what this was about, so he warned Frisk with telepathy. Frisk heard the message out but got literally carried away by Kara's shadows. Sans couldn't take any more risks, so he used his ultimate weapon.
Prepare my ultimate weapon.
Oh, lazy bones. I know your secret, and you won't do anything. As usual.
Not this time, Kara.
Sans used his special attack. He spawned a big-ass hand and slapped Kara in the face. Kara started crying. After Sans giggled, he decided to leave, so he left. Kara were left there and have never been heard of again. Sans teleported back to the alternate universe where he left his friends. He found them and took them to a better place, Waterfall. Undyne welcomed them in her house and offered them some tea.
Alphys is coming right away. She'll be here in about 10 minutes.
She said as she was opening a cupboard to get tea cookies. 10 minutes had passed and Alphys was at the door. Undyne welcomed her and she sat with the others. They talked about the situation they were in just now and Alphys offered her help, but Sans declined.
Oh, I can help a little. I have a robot that's really powerful and has all the buffs and
Undyne got mad and started yelling at Sans.
How dare you talk with her like that? I'm going to rip your face off! Huh, too bad for you, I guess. I don't have a face, I'm a skeleton. Are you fucking insulting me? That's it, you're dead to me. Chill, man, I'm dead to everyone, not only you. Again, I'm a skeleton.
Undyne was filled with anger, so she started throwing spears at Sans.
Die already, you son of a bitch! Stop trying. I'm already dead. Just how many times do I have to tell you that?
He was cut off by a spear that was going through his body.
Well, I guess you're dead now. You got me there. Well,
Sans faded away as Undyne was stabbed by something metal.
what?
Hello, darling, or should I say goodbye?
He pulled out his metal razor out of Undyne and watched her slowly die and fade away.
Metaton, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Well, darling, Sans and I made a deal. You see, his hot and sexy ego got us somewhere.
Everyone was in a big shock. As for Metaton, oh well, he got an error and started singing one word the whole time. The word was Meanwhile, Frisk in the original Artall? His sentence was cut by a wall crash. Frisk were pushed against a wall and their breast was breast